Hey guys, it's Chrissy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed my everyday soft glam makeup routine. It was highly requested on my Instagram and from my friends, so I filmed a little quick one. It might be longer than usual just because I was in detail of all my steps and all my products, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you watch the whole video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all my socials, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So for the first step, after I have moisturized my face and cleaned it and did all of that, I go in with my Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is like my primer, I guess you can say. I have had this primer for years now. Like, y'all can see that I have used it so much. Like, there's barely any left. But it's a little pricey, but I would just say like it's worth the price because it's lasted me years. So pretty much I will put that all over my face. And one thing about this primer, your skin cannot really be dry or it will kind of flake a little bit when you put it on. So your skin has to be like moisturized and clean before you put it on. So I do have very oily skin, so I try to hit around my nose area and my forehead area the most. I feel like that is enough right now. So the next thing that I go in with is this Milk Makeup Grip Eye Primer. I use this for under my eyes. I love this. My under eyes used to crease so bad with concealer, but ever since I started using this, it literally does not crease anymore. And I just put that all under my eyes. And then I rub it in using my ring finger. This stuff, like, I literally cannot do my makeup without this right here. Like, I'll take off my concealer if I forget this step because it literally does not move all night when I have it on. Alright, so after that, I personally like to go in and do concealer. Now, I don't wear foundation. Like, it's very rare. Like, I only wear foundation for like my birthday or like if I have like an important event. So if I do wear foundation, some people don't like this, but I love this Mario foundation. It's in the shade So Real Skin 19C, and it has like a little shimmer to it. I love this. This is when I like really do like a full beat, but I've really only used this like 4 times because I don't ever wear foundation. But I personally use these 2 concealers for my everyday makeup. If it'll focus. It is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I use the shade Chestnut and then the shade Butterscotch. These, y'all, I literally like, y'all need to get y'all these. This is like the best concealer. It's like full coverage, so a little bit goes a very long way. So I'll use the Chestnut color, which is the darkest shade. And what I personally like to use, because I don't like wearing heavy makeup, like a full face, so I only cover up my blemishes I have around my face, my chin area, wherever like I have dark spots, I will just cover that up with the darker shade, just a little bit, honestly. So like literally like that much. That's like all I put on my face for that. And then I'll go in with the shade Butterscotch, which is the light one, and I will use that as like the brightener of my face. So I'll do that under my eye, like so, and then drag it under like that. I mainly just hit the points that I want to highlight on my face. So like that. So this is like the, I guess, the sculpting of my face. This is really what I use to cover up my skin. So once that is on my face, I like to let it sit because you get more coverage when you let your concealer sit for a little while. And I'll go in and do my eyebrows. So I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I think it's the color Ebony. It's the darkest one. No, Granite. So just like the black one, I use that for my eyebrows. And one thing with my eyebrows, I just fill in, I really just like shape them a little bit more. Like I don't carve them out with concealer or anything, because to me that just doesn't look as natural. Because I went through a phase, the bushy eyebrow phase, and kind of traumatized from that. So I really don't just carve them in. I really just try to get the front of my eyebrows and then just really just sculpt them. I can really do my makeup in like 15 minutes when I want to. It really just like depends. And my eyebrows, they might take like a little minute. Once I feel like they're all good, then I don't want to do too much. I don't want to fill them in and make them dark and bushy. So I'll do the next one. Okay, so now that the eyebrows are done, we can see them. I don't really do much to them. I just like my eyebrows to look very natural and just let them be, pretty much. So after that, I will then set the eyebrows or just put gel on them. The sticker isn't on, but it's the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I love, love, love this stuff. And I'll just use this to just hold my eyebrows in place. And this stuff will make your, like, it will hold it in place all day, all night. I'm going to the club, sweat, and my eyebrows are still on, so I love it. And I get the clear one because I don't want to use any more of a tint on my eyebrows, just because I don't like them as dark. So I do that. So once that is done, I like to use my MAC Fix Plus. This stuff is so good. I like to use this, and then I go in, I use these two brushes, Real Techniques brushes. I live by, like, love them, love them, love them. So I use this one is for my light color concealer, and then this one is for my dark color concealer, which I love because it has like the flat shape on it. This is the RT208 brush. This one, I don't know which brush this is. I got it from Target. It's Real Techniques, but I don't know which one it is. But what I'll do is I will spray my face with the setting spray. That, and I'll sometimes go with the fan just to like dry it up a little bit before I do it. And then I'll just tap. It's so important when you are covering up your skin with your concealer, you literally just tap. Like, if you don't, you get more coverage if you tap. Don't drag it or like try to like buff it out in a way. Literally just tap it, and it will blend into your skin like perfectly. Like, you won't even be able to tell that it's skin. Like, cause I used to just drag it and I used to look splotchy, and now I get compliments because my skin looks like skin. So I'll pretty much tap all this in, all of the dark spots. You just tap it in like very lightly. Like so. And I will say, it took me a while to really get the makeup routine that I like. Like, I recently added some products, which I'll show y'all, to my routine, because I don't know, as a black girl, it's very hard to find stuff that works for our skin color. Like, I used to look orange with some products, with like concealers, or I would look washed out, or, you know, it just wouldn't look good. But I feel like I have have a lot of products that I like. So I like to use the Beauty Blender, and I just like to push the concealer into my skin like so. And y'all, I'm not a makeup artist. This is just what I do for my face because it just has worked for me for a minute now. So yeah, because I know like some girls will like watch their videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, like they look like they face tapped their face. Like I want to learn how to do my makeup like that. For real, I'm getting closer to it, but I don't know. Sorry if I keep looking up here. I just cannot see, like, because I can't look here because I look stupid. I have to look right into the viewfinder. So I have to look up and blend this all out. But after that, I will then, it is very, very important that when you are highlighting your face with the light concealer, that you really keep it where it needs to be. So like this, I like to keep like in a circle, like right on my chin, because that's where you want it to like highlight your face. That's what I've learned. It's like when you sculpt your face, you have to really like sculpt it and shape it the way you want it to look. And I'll blend that all out. I will say that's like one of the important things about concealer when you blend is really just like keep it, like even with this, like you don't want to bring it too high, but you still want to, you know, highlight your face in a way. So I'll do that, and then I'll get under my eyes like so. And literally all you want to do is really just tap it. Like I will say under your eyes, you want to tap super, super softly. One, so the product can really like stay in one spot. Like you might look kind of crazy, like this might look interesting right now, but trust me, it is so important to just tap lightly, like light. Tap your face very light. It might take a little while to blend it out, but you just don't want to like beat your face. Like, you know, like back in the day, they used to be like, you're gonna beat your face. Like, you don't want to do that. That's how we all looked splotchy and not blended out for years. But giving all the secrets to it is what has worked for me. I've noticed a difference in my makeup when I have done this. And then what I like to do with like the ends of it is I'll put my Beauty Blender and I'll literally just tap it up. I'll just blend it all out from here. Like so. And then I like to go in, I don't know if I'm doing this backwards, but I like to highlight my nose for contour. I like to do that at this point. But then I like to, I'll let that kind of sit for a second. And I will go in with this Hourglass contour stick. This girl, y'all probably heard of her, name's like Amaya Colin or whatever on TikTok. Her makeup routine, she used this Hourglass what is it, contour stick. Why did I just broke? That just threw me off. But I use the color Chestnut, and I love, like I used to use my powder Morphe bronzer on my face, but y'all, this stuff, so freaking good. Like I don't know what I was doing without this. Like it's so good. Now a little bit of this goes a long way. So I pretty much will just contour. I'm not good at nose contouring, so don't come for me. But I just kind of, it looks kind of janky, but this is what I do for the nose contouring. And then I like to use the Beauty Blender and literally go in and start blending out the highlighted contour on my face like so, but just a little bit. I go with this flat brush. Don't know where it's from, but you can see it's like this. Very sturdy, which I like. And you just wanna, when you contour, you wanna push it up towards your face or towards your eye. Like you don't wanna pull it down necessarily. Now contour can look very, very crazy at first. I learned that the first time I started using this product. I thought I looked insane, but it's literally all about blending. Like blend, 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 blend. I can't like stress that enough. You have to blend or you will look crazy with this stuff. Like you see how like a little bit goes a long way. Like I look crazy, but it's all gonna come together. I just have to keep blending. And while that's, I kind of like to switch off, and I will then go back to the nose. That's the wrong brush. I use this brush to contour. I go back to the nose and I like pull all, you want to pull all the way up like this towards the tip of your eyebrow. That's gonna make your nose look the most snatched. And just really just blend, blend, blend. I feel like nose contour can be very scary because if you don't blend it out, you will look insane. Like I've seen people who did not blend their nose contour and it was just, they left it like this. Like it's not cute. You literally just want to keep blending. And then I like to make a little circle my nose. So once you look like you have lines over your face, that's good. You want it to sit there for like a little second. And then what I like to do, at this point, I just keep on blending. Keep on blending it all out. It's all gonna come together. Like all of this harsh lines, they're all gonna come together in the end. Like you just really just have to trust the process in it. Especially when you do your blush and then everything else comes together too. I just like to look like black girl tan, you know what I mean? Like I like to look a little red, a little sun-kissed a little bit. I feel like that looks so good on black girls. So that's what I like to do. And sometimes what I also like to do, I like to add a little bit more of the light concealer. Because you see how my eyes are kind of creasing? That happens when I don't blend it out quick enough. It kind of starts to look a little janky. But, so we're slowly getting it together. Okay, I'll try to, I need to get you one of these for your makeup. Just remember, the more dry the concealer is, the more coverage you'll get, and the better it will look when you do it. So little tips and tricks for y'all. You just want to do that. So after that, I will go in with my blush. I use the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Joy. It's a very, very pretty color. I feel like it's very natural. Like it doesn't, it's not too bright. It does look bright when you put it on, but once it all blends out, it's really, really pretty. So I like to do that, and then I go in with this e.l.f. blush. just a little, it says an airbrush blender is what it says on here. Got this from Target. I like to use that for it because it's like very big and look, it just, I don't know, applies it well to my skin. So I do that and I go over my nose a little bit. Like so. I feel like blush and bronzer will forever be my best friend in my makeup routine. I can't live without it. So before I start creasing more, I use this Morphe banana powder, and then I also use my triangle brush, and I will set my under eyes. Now me, I use a lot of setting powder because I have super oily skin and my makeup will crease and will move if I don't put a lot on there. I will learn that the hard way. I feel like the more the better. And this one doesn't give me flashback because it is the banana shade. It's not white, it's almost like yellow. It looks kind of white on camera, but it's like yellow, like a banana. But I really just put that on everywhere that I put my concealer. Contour my nose again with it. And I'll go here and I like to chisel out my cheek with the powder also. This is where the bronzer might have, you know, came too low or anything. So I look like this. I look like this now. Honestly, it's my favorite part of my makeup, I'm not gonna lie. Because now I get to like sit and I just wait a few minutes to really like let it all just bake, or I can see spots I need to add a little bit more. I just like to set my face. Like, I just feel like the more the merrier. Why not? Okay, now that this has been on my face for like about 2 minutes, I then go back in with my MAC Fix Plus and I will spray my entire face with that. And then I will also use this Real Technique brush, and it's number 402. I use this to press it all in after I spray my face. I feel like learning to spray my face after setting my face also makes your makeup look very, very smooth and like flawless in a way. Like you see how it just looks like perfect, you know? So I'll do that and I'll wipe all this off like so. And when you're doing it, only part that you want to wipe is this part down here. But like under your eyes and stuff, you literally just want to tap it all in so you can press it back into your skin so it still looks bright. Now sometimes you do look a little washed out, which I feel like I do right now. I don't look as bronzy as I would like to. So then what I like to do is I go in with this Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in the color Tan. This is the travel one, or the mini size, because I wanted to try it out before I bought the big size because it's expensive, y'all. And it looks like this. And I really just do this to bring like a little bit of color back to my face, like so. You just want to put that everywhere that you set your face, where the concealer pretty much was. And I go in with my, this is the Morphe, they don't sell this anymore. This is my Morphe, what is it, bronzer. It's called Glam Bronze in the color Leader. This got discontinued, but I've had this for years. I love it. And since I do like a cream bronzer, I like to put this over the cream bronzer, just like set it. It makes me feel like I'm setting my face, you know, again. So I do that, and I use this Real Technique brush. Don't know which one this is, but I use the fluffy one, And I really just do this so I can see if everything is like really blended, like no harsh lines. So you can see harsh lines here. And I really like to just get that in. Use a heavy hand. And blend it all into the skin. Like so. I hate like a harsh line. It does not look cute. And sometimes what I'll also do is I'll go back in with like a little bit of setting powder, not too much, just to go where the contour might have came down a little too far. It's like a little eraser almost. So I like to use that because you don't want your contour to go down. Because sometimes I have a habit when I blend, I don't like blend too neatly. I didn't really blend too neatly today. So yeah, so I'll do that like so. And then I go in with this powder blush. This is from Target. I've had this for years also. A lot of my makeup I've had it for years, and I just stood by it. Like I stay with it. This is in the color Toasted Almonds. Now I don't know which brand this is, but it's a very, very pretty, like darker blush. And I go in with this other Real Techniques brush. It's the buffing brush. It's not really a blush brush, but I do that just to add like a little bit more color to my face. Like so. I just feel like blush, that you can never have too much blush, I feel like. I really want to find like a hot pink blush, because I've seen some like black girls do that and it looks so pretty on our skin tone. I know Rare Beauty has one. Tried to get it, but they've been sold out. Like I have to order it. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it looks so cute. Okay, so once all of that is done on my face, I go back in with my setting spray. But so pretty much you're setting your face 3 times. So when you put your concealer on, then when you bake, and then after you're finished with all like your powder products, you have to set your face again. And then you also want to get a beauty blender to press it all in, because it will make it look very smooth and like flawless. So I'll just drench my face. And I like to just use my fan with it and just blend it. And when you press it back in with your beauty blender, it just makes it super smooth and like just flawless. You just want like a flawless base for your makeup. So yeah, so that is that. Then I go in with my Becca highlighter. This is in the shade Opal. It is Shattered. Don't know how, I think I shattered it traveling, and ever since then I just never got a new one because I don't know, it's still there. And I use this other Real Techniques brush in the, this is, I think this is 207, and I use this just so I can really pinpoint my eyebrow arch, like so. So we want to use it like that. And then I do it on the other side, like so, just so you're not putting too much highlight. You can really just pinpoint where you want it to hit on your brow. And I like to use this also for my nose highlight, like so. And just put it here and then drag it down, like that. And then I go in with this brush, don't know where it's from, but I use that for this part of my highlight. Do that. Like so, and then I do like my T-zone, just to pinpoint where I want it. Like so. I just love highlight. It's just so pretty to me. Like, love it. So once your like face is done, I have to put bottom mascara on. Now I have lashes on. These are strips. I usually get my lashes done, but in order for this video, I had to put strips on because I pulled my lash extensions off. So I use the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. I use this, used it for years since high school. And I do that for my bottom lashes. So here's like the first layer. You can't really like see it too much. It's better not to put like too much bottom mascara because it will like, it can like move, and that's not cute. It's happened to me. Okay, so that is the mascara. So the last and final step of my routine is my lip routine. Now my lip routine is very boring. It's nothing interesting about it. All I use is this is actually an eyeliner from the Beauty Supply, this brown one, and then I use Fenty Heat in the Fenty Glow, and then this gloss bomb that's also Fenty in the color Fussy. That's what it's called. I use these two, and I just line my lips with the brown. I personally don't overline my lips. I feel like I don't really need to necessarily. Okay. So once it looks like this, a little scary, like that, then I go in with the Fenty Heat. This one's low-key a lip plumper. I didn't know that when I first bought it. It started kind of like making my lips tingle, but I really like the color of it. So I use this first on top, because I personally do not like lipsticks. I prefer a lip liner and some lip gloss. That's just what I prefer. And I like to go on top with the Fussy one because it's shimmery, really, really cute. So I go on top with that. Like so. It's my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys liked it. It was highly requested on my Instagram. Everybody wanted to know my routine, so I was like, why not make a YouTube video for it? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helped. If you guys liked it. More videos are to come, so make sure you like and subscribe and comment. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. It'll all be linked down below. And I'll be back again next week for another video. Thank you.